where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And the starting group for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. Pirtle up there with Young. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Bradley is out there with Howard. Murray outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And like a lot of young players, Clark, White's consistency on offense is tethered to his jump shot.
Yeah, in many ways it is, Kevin. He's strong off the dribble. He likes to get to the basket, but he needs to refine that jump shot to set up his drive a little better.
Now, here is Young. Here's White. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Murray over Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Russell Westbrook. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
First one drops.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all defense team.
And so Murray nails both of them. And here is James. Passes it to Davis. Over Young. And it's Davis missing. And the Spurs with possession. It's a three-point game. Pirtle dishes to Murray. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Bradley. Fires from the line. Dwight Howard pulls it in. At the elbow, it's James. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. Offline with his three. Murray scanning the floor. No good on that one. Good D by Westbrook. They've been struggling here on offense.
A bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so Young will bring it up for San Antonio. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
Here's Johnson. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Over Johnson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
5 to shoot. Here's Murray, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
Well, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing.
Nunn passes to Howard. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't give LeBron space from deep. I mean, you're asking for him to rein in threes if you do.
Right the pass to Purdy. Murray with it. Defended by Nunn. And it's sent back by Howard. To the middle. That's good from Davis on the assist by Bradley.
Inside offense almost seems too easy for Davis, but it's not. I mean, you have to have a lot of confidence, strength, and skill to score against that kind of defense.
Now, here is Young. Pirtle makes it off the glass. Pirtle's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's LeBron. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And Davis throws it down.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Murray outside. Now here's White. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young.
So active on this end of the floor. Love watching Howard use his wingspan to bother score.
Davis with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Knocked away. Outside, White. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here's Bradley from 3. They get it back.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Young, good.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Young from converting that play.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
San Antonio leading by 5. Murray with the bounce pass. Young against Davis. A nice shot by Young.
And, you know, Young is no stranger to overcoming aggressive defense, guys. That's just an example of his experience coming into play.
Nunn kicks to LeBron. Howard, the pass to LeBron. And James throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Offensive rebound. Birtle's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Young against James, and he slams it down right on the top of Thanos.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Murray. 23 points for him the last game against Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
James, the pass to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for Davis. San Antonio leading. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Doug McDermott comes in for Young. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Here's McDermott. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
So it's San Antonio now after LeBron James's miss. Vassell, the pass to Eubanks. Murray dishes to Forbes. Spurs passing it around. Now the pass to Murray. Over none. That one a little long.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When the guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Murray, the pass to McDermott. Pass to Forbes. And stolen by LeBron. Outside Anthony. LeBron with it. Now defended by McDermott. James, the pass to Ellington. And here is Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ellington. Off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on it.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Now here's James. Defense is right there. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
The shot's good. 7 points for DeJounte Murray.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Fires from 14. James misses.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And here's Forbes from the arc. Rebounded by Anthony.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for San Antonio. Passes to Forbes. In the corner, it's McDermott. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Rondo passes to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Jacks up a three. San Antonio with the rebound. Walker in the corner. .158 left to play in the first quarter. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Eubanks. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Eubanks got his second bucket of the game to go. James looking it over. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Walker against Rondo. Pass to Forbes. The three. Excellent D there from Anthony. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Ellington kicks to Anthony. Here's Davis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Davis has got 10 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Forbes, the pass to Eubanks. Back to Forbes. 46 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell, the pass to Forbes. Hits it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 2.
As a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
And a wide-open look for Rondo. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Vassell, the pass to Forbes. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to McDermott. It's stolen by Anthony. LeBron with it. Takes the three. Sinks the triple. He's got 14.
Hey, you can't find any fault with the defensive effort there. I mean, at the end of the day, James's great offense was better than outstanding defense.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Rajon Rondo, Anthony out there with Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way. So are you. Thank you. It's his first trip to the line.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That one misses. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. Basket good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
White against Rondo. And it's White missing. Lakers leading by 4. The open shot by Rondo. And it's White with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
He kicks it to McDermott. Traps in the tray. McDermott's got 5 points so far.
The main weapon in McDermott's arsenal, so good at cashing in from behind the arc.
Here's Westbrook. That one no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Westbrook against Walker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White, and he gets it to go.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
Westbrook against White. And that one's good. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Walker the pass to Eubanks. Here's Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Drives to the hoop. And he makes that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Westbrook against White. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
San Antonio calls timeout.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The Spurs also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Eubanks. Young comes in for Doug McDermott. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Walker. Here's Vassell. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. Outside, White. Johnson outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Young. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Anthony, and there's the drive. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's White. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. It's Westbrook with the drive, and finished off by Westbrook.
With that tightened up handle now, Westbrook can keep the ball on the string and keep the defense at his mercy.
Pirtle finds Johnson. Outside, White. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Monk, and Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. For the layup. Murray's got 9 points.
You know, even against tight defense, Murray has a number of ways he can score inside. He's not the strongest guy there, but he's flexible and creative.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Westbrook with the bucket.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Now here's Murray. They trail by 7 over Westbrook. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's really capable from the mid-range, and I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
Here's Westbrook.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Johnson outside. Here's Young. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson. And it's 6 points for Thaddeus Young.
When you can rise up so quickly as Young can and do it that easily, and even contested shots are no problem.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Westbrook missing again. Spurs trail by 3. Johnson outside. Young looking around. Here's Murray. Pirtle trying to get open. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
DeJounte Murray does a nice job using that long frame of his to attract contact from the defense and still get it done.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. To the inside and finished off by Davis.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. He knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Now here's Murray. He's got 13 over Westbrook. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 3. Monk kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Young. Spurs have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Murray with it. Picked up by Davis. Murray the pass to Vassell. Five on the clock. Releases. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's Murray up on top. Monk defending. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket for Murray. Murray's got 15.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Anthony left side. He feeds it to Bazemore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Bradley's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. The Spurs also with the sub. Forbes checked in. And so Bazemore nails both of them. Spurs trail by 4. Murray right side. And Young kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Nunn. LeBron kicks to Anthony. Outside Brent. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Spurs trailed by 6. Here is Forbes. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Murray. Young dishes to Forbes. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Forbes has got 6.
Even with the hand in his face, guys, Forbes is hard to rattle or shake. Great focus and concentration.
James finds none. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there's the pass to Forbes. Murray outside. Young outside. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And Ellington's checked in for Los Angeles. The Spurs also with the sub. Eubanks is checked in. Clock at 2. Forbes can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here is Forbes. 6 points for him. Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. It's over Ellington, and that one hits back iron.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. Johnson gets the bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
Young against LeBron. In the corner, Nunn with it. Over Johnson. Nunn can't get it to fall. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Lakers lead by 5. In the corner, it's James. And stolen by Murray. .32 seconds left to play here in the half. Eubanks the pass to Forbes. 5 to shoot. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
Murray against Nunn. Pass to James. Here's on that prudence.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top, up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Jack, what did you see from San Antonio?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court right now for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. Young is out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal. It's Thaddeus Young getting in the way of the defense there. Really solidly done on the screen.
James kicks to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Young against Davis. High post Young. Here's Murray. Offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Lakers leading by 8. Going inside, and it's Davis finishing it off.
AD doing what he does, 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
Murray, the pass to Young. Back to Murray. Lets it go. And it's White missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
White against Bradley. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. That one misses. Spurs trail by 11. Young dishes to Murray. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Passes it to White with the shot, and it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Inside, and LeBron throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Murray finds Young. Back to Murray. Floats it up for Young, and Young slams it home.
And you know what? When it comes to alley-oops, you are better at finishing than Thaddeus Young.
He lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Young against Howard. Pirtle. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Pirtle's got 6.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Johnson against LeBron. Kicks it out to Bradley. Second chance shot, and LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that. And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Avery Bradley. San Antonio also making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Pirtle. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Lonnie Walker in for DeJounte Murray. Walker the pass to McDermott. Here's Vassell. Over LeBron. Vassell, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Vassell. It's good from long range. Vassell's got 6 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Westbrook against Walker.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell, the pass to Young. Spurs working the ball around now. To the paint. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Davis inside. Young's there. Outside Westbrook. Connects from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here's Walker. Drills the elbow jumper. Here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. Takes it inside. He doesn't hit that one. Walker with some nice D. White with it. Now guarded by Monk. Pass to McDermott. Here's Vassell. He has 6. Down low. Here's Young. And Davis sends it back. Knocks it loose. And stolen by White. Dishes to Young. And the lead is down inside single digits. Young's got 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. Young up top. Lock at 6. And here's Walker outside. Tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 6. To the left side wing. Horton Tucker. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Young passes to White. The kick out to Young. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, liking the shot selection by Davis there. I mean, just really smart basketball. Take what the defense gives you.
Walker with it. Westbrook picks him up. And the pass to White. Over Monk. And it's White missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And it's blocked. And finished off by LeBron.
Getting ideal positioning and using it to capitalize on the offensive glass, that's evidence of the strength that LeBron James has.
Walker the pass to McDermott. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. LeBron with the block.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Monk. Eubanks, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes comes in for Derek White. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Double team on Westbrook. Stolen by Walker. To the wing right side. And Forbes kicks to Walker. Here's McDermott, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And when you think of McDermott, the first thing that comes to my mind anyway is three-point shooting ability. He's very effective spacing the floor.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
First free throw is good. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Walker. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's the Lakers with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Vassell. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Vassell's got 8 points.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Horton Tucker. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Ellington. D right on him. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Passes it to Forbes. Now here's McDermott. Defended by Nunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Forbes.
Boy, when it's coming off of Forbes' fingertips like this, guys, it is cash money. What a pure-looking stroke.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he makes the first. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. San Antonio also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl comes in for McDermott. And Murray subbed in for Vassell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray against none. Johnson at the elbow. It's over Ellington. Johnson's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Eubanks, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Bradley. He's out there with Kendrick Nunn. Howard is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Horton Tucker in a power forward position. Pass to Ellington. Lets the three fly. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Now here's Murray. And the layup's good off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Driving the lane. The shot's good from Ellington. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now Murray. There's the pass to Forbes. And they recover it. Poeltl kicks to Johnson. Pass to Eubanks. Clock at 4. Deep 2 from Murray. It's good from the top of the key. Murray's got 19 points.
You know what? There's not a lot the defense can do about that, and you really just have to live with Murray draining difficult shots. He can make tough ones.
Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Back to Murray. Inside, Poeltl. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's now 8 points for Jakob Poeltl.
Boy, you've got Murray running the pick and roll. The timing is going to be right on time every time.
And the Lakers call time here. changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. LeBron comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And they double up James. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. He hangs in there and cashes in the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Cannot leave Howard alone on the offensive glass. When you do, he's making you pay for that mistake.
Westbrook against Murray. Forbes dishes to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Young's checked in for San Antonio. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Spurs trail by 16. Murray outside. And Davis sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here is Forbes. Young outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Here is Forbes, guarded by Bradley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Forbes.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Both free throws good from Forbes. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And a wide open look for James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Spurs trail by 14. Here's White, and it's sent back by Howard. Westbrook feeling it out a bit, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Murray against Westbrook. To the paint, here's Pirtle. It's not going to go for him. LeBron with some nice D.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Young with no one around. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Passes to Davis. To the middle. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find it.
Murray with it. Picked up by Davis. Westbrook with the steal. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Bradley, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Johnson, the pass to Pirtle. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Here's Davis. Back to Bradley. Lobbed up there for Howard. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
That shot wide open. Murray's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Westbrook against Murray. Pass to Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Greg, along with the power, Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Bradley, rebounded by the Spurs. White's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray against Westbrook. White looking around. Johnson for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The pass to Davis. Over Young. That one rolling around and rims out. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Young, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
LeBron against Johnson. LeBron kicks to Bradley. Trying to get open is Davis. The offensive rebound.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
And Davis sends it back. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Murray outside. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, And I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Westbrook against Murray. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
That really was just a heads-up play from Young to find the open man.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Westbrook passes to Bradley. Back to Westbrook. There's the feed to Howard. Over Murray. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Spurs trail by 14. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 14. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
James, the pass to Westbrook. Back to James. Popped up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Looking to get back on track here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on White.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense.
The first one falls.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Davis. Horton Tucker's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. And he makes both free throws.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
One shot.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Anthony, no good. Bates Diop, the pass to Young. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I tell you, Thaddeus Young flowing and glowing, making it happen. Do it, young fella. Get busy.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.